It's under attack! It's under attack! The G.I. Joe headquarters is under attack!
This is it, the G.I. Joe headquarters, and there's never been a command post like it.
Man the battle tank!
A real American hero!
I've located Cobra! We've captured a Cobra officer! Put him in the stockade! Way to go, Joe! Fire! We chased off Cobra! We saved the G.I. Joe headquarters!
G.I. Joe headquarters. All figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
And just like that, we are all back for our final episode of G.I. Joe the M.A.S.S device. And I do need to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. These last few weeks there have been a lot of new subscriptions and a whole lot of views, so I do appreciate that. And if you're out there and you've been watching and you haven't subscribed yet, I would just love it if you would do so. So, don't let me bog you down with my needs. We're here to watch a little G.I. Joe together. This is episode 5, A Stake in the Serpent's Heart.
You fool! You've cost us both our lives!
The stabilizer controls still work?
Impossible! Centrifugal force has me pinned!
My bow! The third arrow! It's a tractor rig! Hurry!
After needlessly putting her and Destro's life at risk, Scarlet decides to work with him in order to remain his prisoner and gain nothing other than a spell of dizziness.
Our hands steady!
Nothing's happening!
It will! Do something! Fast!
It's...
Rapidly descending, the plane emits the same sound effect as the Tasmanian Devil, and then Destro regains control.
Congratulations!
After mocking Destro for saving both their lives in a calamity that she created, Scarlet is taken as his prisoner to the Cobra Temple. After more pointless girl boss shenanigans, Scarlet is taken alive for reasons.
Don't open any champagne yet, Scrap Iron Breath. You took a round, not the fight.
What a tiresome tigress!
All has not been going well since your departure. There was the ill-advised attempt to destroy New York City.
What?
Learning of Cobra Commander's recent failure, Destro decides it's time for a bro-down.
Success? You dare speak to me of success? You psychotic, sibilant serpent of a dolt! Your stupid, bungled attempt to disintegrate New York has given our enemies the two commodities they must not be allowed: time and hope.
Cobra Commander responds poorly.
We are invincible. Even you must see that.
Yes, Commander, yes. And I shall assure us of victory by taking full authority over all operations myself. This'll take the fight out of you!
Elsewhere in the temple, Scarlet is made to share a cell with Selina.
You haven't deceived me! You're a Cobra spy!
With a sexy catfight sadly averted, Scarlet and Selina realize they have a Duke, in common.
Relax, sister. We have the same friend. I do not understand. The ring. Duke's ring. Duke? 6'2", eyes of blue. Look, I'll tell you straight off. Duke wouldn't want us to sit this one out. Understand? Yes, now I understand perfectly.
Now ovulating in unison, these fierce bitches stand united. Back stateside, the Joes utilize the spoils of their recent victory.
All right, you creeps, keep moving. Now, gentlemen, G.I. Joe has its own M.A.S.S device, and it is ready for action.
Valencoff, where have we been? It's all hazy. I do not know, Flag, but that one, he makes me afraid.
Imprisoned world leaders are forced to give Cobra's demands to their native countries.
I can't be sure where I've been or what has been happening to me, but Destro is the new Cobra leader. Our severest test is yet to come. The monstrous imperialist Destro is demanding
It is simple to command respect when one has the power to back up one's speech-making.
Begrudgingly, Cobra Commander acknowledges Destro's big chrome dick energy. Maintaining presence of mind, the ladies are made to serve the slave men. Food. They use this time to prepare for the impending uprising.
Only the proper moment. This is Ramar. When the time comes, he will lead the male slaves into battle against our hated Cobra masters.
The time must come soon. Our patience is wearing thin.
Soon. I promise you, very soon. Pass it on.
Such bottomless stupidity!
Cobra Commander mocks Destro, who acts just as impulsively when it's his turn to pout. In a blatant act of hypocrisy, Destro lashes out, just as Cobra Commander did before.
The world has denied my commands! Let them learn the consequence of insolence!
Cobra's fired off another mass destruction ray. We've got to do something.
Maybe we can knock Destro's beam off course with a zap from our baby.
That's not how lasers work, big guy. Mustering all of their big space laser dick energy, the Joes attempt to cock-block Destro's wrath on New York City. But are the Joes alpha dog enough to get the job done in time?
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
G.I. Joe Wolverine Driver. Codename, Cover Girl. File name, Krieger Courtney A. Primary military specialty, Armor. Secondary military specialty, AFV Mechanics. Birthplace, Peoria, Illinois. Grade, E4, Specialist. Cover Girl was a high fashion model in Chicago and New York prior to enlistment. Grew disillusioned with modeling and enlisted to put new direction in her life. Attended armor school at Fort Knox and related tech schools. Proficient in diesel mechanics, gas turbine technology. Qualified expert, Law Rocket, Dragon AT missile, M16, M1911A1 auto pistol. Cover Girl finds she must work against her beauty to prove herself. She's compelled to learn and master decidedly unfeminine disciplines. Her self-assurance and stunning good looks reduce most men to stuttering fools. G.I. Joe Helicopter Assault Trooper. Codename, Airborne. File name, Talltree, Franklin E. Primary military specialty, Airborne Infantryman. Secondary military specialty, Helicopter Gunship Gunner. Birthplace, Navajo Reservation, Arizona. Grade E5, Sergeant. Airborne's parents are oil-rich Navajos who indulge their eldest son with skydiving lessons. Talltree also studied law and passed the Arizona State Bar exams. Joined the Army and opted for airborne training, commenting, "I'd rather jump out of airplanes than write legal briefs." Graduated top of class from Airborne School, Fort Benning. Qualified expert, Hughes Helicopter Chain Gun, M16, M60, and M11A1 auto pistol. Airborne jokes around and gets loose, but he's serious too. Dead serious. You look at him, and sometimes he's looking right through you. The Navajos call it the far-seeing look. Spooky. G.I. Joe Laser Jetpack Trooper. Codename, Grand Slam. File name, Barney, James J. Primary military specialty, Artillery. Secondary military specialty, Electronics Engineer. Birthplace, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Grade E5. Grand Slam received initial training in conventional artillery and served with a 155 mm battery. Graduated, Special Weapons School, top of class. Specialized Education, Artillery School, Advanced Tech School, Qualified Expert, M16, M1911A1, HAL Heavy Artillery Laser, Jump Jetpack. He's soft-spoken and calm, just a bit shy, intelligent, loves to read escapist fantasy, science fiction, and comic books. G.I. Joe Infantry Trooper, codename Grunt, file name Graves, Robert W. Primary military specialty, infantry. Secondary military specialty, small arms armorer, artillery coordinator. Birthplace, Columbus, Ohio. Grade, E4. Familiar with all NATO and Warsaw Pact small arms, as well as domestic civilian arms. Graduated advanced infantry training. Finished in top 10 of his class. Qualified expert, M14, M16, M1911A1 auto pistol. Grunt is a highly motivated, systematic individual. He's a stand-up guy who doesn't blow his cool in a firefight.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Successfully retaliating, the Joes save New York City. And this puts Destro in such a mood.
You, the people of the world, mistake my determination to conquer. I am not soft and merciful. Until your nations surrender to me, I shall execute your leaders one at a time, every half hour on the hour, starting with General Flagg. Bring him to me, and I shall personally carry out his sentence.
For some reason, our ladies have been given free reign of the temple.
Duke will be proud of me for this, Scarlet. You bet, kid.
We will celebrate with a three-way later. Freeing cages of ripped shirtless dudes. Oh, it's just too easy now. They free the slaves.
We shall be free! Yeah!
That's all, ladies. Be glad you survived with your beautiful skins intact.
Turns out guns beat shirtless dudes. With that, the Great Escape has been thwarted. With the assistance of Doc, Duke remembers his Norman Rockwell American upbringing.
It is at the heart of your idea of America. An idea despised by Cobra. That's it, Duke. It's coming into focus. Now concentrate on a cobra-headed fortress on top of a bleak mountain.
Remembering the Cobra Temple, and his kinkiest fetishes, the team finds the clue they need to get the job done.
What about half speed?
Hey, look at her.
Wow.
She's pretty.
Nice. Hey, man, how could he forget a face like that? We've got it. The slave girl has Duke's ring.
Perfect, Duke. The microchip components of your ring give us an excellent homing fix on the Cobra hideout.
Then start.
And all it took was the image of a beautiful girl that the G.I. Joe team wanted to bang.
Yo, Joe!
Utilizing their own M.A.S.S device, the Joes move out to bring the fight to Cobra. Shit is on. Right after these legally approved toy ads.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Cobra H.I.S.S driver. Codename, The Enemy. File name, unknown. Primary military specialty, H.I.S.S driver. Secondary military specialty, mechanical and electrical systems. Birthplace, various countries. Grade, 05. Cobra H.I.S.S drivers are selected from the best and most evil of Cobra Command's thousands of yearly recruits. Each is chosen for his physical strength and total dedication to evil. H.I.S.S drivers are graduates of Cobra Battle School, Advanced Weapons Systems Training, Qualified Experts, H.I.S.S Vehicle, Fang Copter, knowledge of all NATO and G.I. Joe weapons. Cobra H.I.S.S drivers are committed to the destruction of G.I. Joe. This newly developed battle vehicle is a real match for the G.I. Joe team. Beware. Cobra Infantry. Codename, Cobra Trooper. File name: Various. Primary military specialty: Infantry. Secondary military specialty: Sabotage. Birthplace: Various. One of the nameless, faceless infantry troopers in the vast Cobra army. These ground fighters have given their allegiance to Cobra Commander, but just until someone more powerful usurps the head snake. The majority of these troopers come from the countless criminals and lowlifes that are found in every shadowy corner of the world, eager for a chance to wreak havoc on a grander scale, and enticed by the promise of rich plunder. They are highly skilled in various weapons, qualified in the use of explosives, and experienced in the martial arts. Cobra Officer. Codename: The Enemy. Primary military specialty: Infantry. Secondary military specialty: Artillery, Intelligence. Birthplace: Various countries. Grade: 04 or equivalent. Cobra officers are frontline fighters who lead Cobra attack units into battle. Many are believed to be operating as spies at defense plants, nuclear power facilities, etc. All are martial arts experts, masters of disguise, deceit, and demolitions. Qualified expert: AK-47, assault rifle, PM-63, machine pistol, M16, Ingram M11 submachine gun. Cobra officers are dedicated to destroying G.I. Joe and the American way of life. Beware, they are extremely dangerous enemies.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
With newfound determination, the G.I. Joe team strikes the Cobra Temple. Both forces bring all of their toys out to play. Conquering the outer wall, the Joes breach the temple and press forward.
This is all Destro's fault. His madness has brought this upon us. But my genius shall save us. My robot Cobras will annihilate the G.I. Joe forces.
Cobra robots in 1982 were about as effective as your Commodore 64. Believable, actually.
Must flee, Baroness. Me first.
You shall be executed, General, whether or not the battle goes against me.
General Flag's execution is commuted by the arrival of the Joe team. Destro slinks away like a chrome-plated bitch. Duke frees both of his girlfriends. Don't make him choose, he's all man.
Scarlet, are you all right?
Duke, it's about time you guys showed up. A girl gets tired hanging around the house. Later, sister, we've got a war to win.
She doesn't seem all too upset about that. I'm betting on a three-way for sure. Once again, how was this freak of nature ever held in captivity? Pressing on, the Joes close in on their targets. Destro then enacts the dumbest escape plan in the history of bad guys.
We've lost, Destro! Lost! And it's all your doing!
There will be time for recriminations later! For now, M.A.S.S will take my revenge.
You've aimed for the Earth's core. If that disintegrates, the planet will explode.
That's the general idea. Goodbye for now, Commander. Or as you might say, so long.
That's the M.A.S.S device.
It's pointed at the center of the Earth.
At long last, the day is saved by a Marine firing his gun. God bless America. As the ladies prepare to make a Duke sandwich, Cobra Commander's laughable escape is foiled.
You have won this time, but Cobra will survive to defeat you. Remember my words.
Well, so much for the Cobra Commander and his cronies, but it looks like Destro's slipped away.
I shall be back for vengeance. I swear it.
Destro was planning to take a helicopter to Venus, I guess.
I think there's just enough juice to send the Eiffel Tower back where it belongs. Here goes.
London? You put the Eiffel Tower back in London?
Yeah, suck it, Europe.
I guess I goofed, but there's nothing I can do. All the elements are used up.
We can't just leave things like this.
There may be a way. It should reach Paris in a few days.
Well, nobody's perfect.
No, but we do okay.
America, bitches! That is how the G.I. Joe team gets it done. And they will be back in G.I. Joe The Revenge of Cobra, and I'm hoping you'll be back when I make a video about that. But, in the meantime, I owe some of you some Transformer videos, and I know I'm a little behind on that. Believe me, I'm on it. So, if you've been watching my Transformers videos, you know that I like to end these videos and make fun of all the errors in the animation. But I have to say, after going through these 5 episodes, I found very few things. I think in one shot I noticed there were 2 timber wolves in the same shot together. I noticed that at one point, as a little kid, Duke punches out a bully and magically his shirt changes color. The weirdest one I noticed, in one shot, Stalker is painted as a white guy. That one stuck out to me. And every now and then somebody's voice was not correct. But overall, I gotta say, these 5 episodes of G.I. Joe have aged really well, and I do strongly recommend, if you're into G.I. Joe or you have any sense of nostalgia, go to Hasbro Pulse's YouTube page and watch these videos without my annoying voice talking over them. I've cut a lot out of these episodes, and there's some really cool scenes that I didn't get to put in, and just overall general action scenes that I cut down for time. Definitely check them out. And something else you can check out, I have added in this playlist yet another voice actor video, which a lot of you seem to really like, by the way. Thank you for that. So, this one pertains to voice actor Gregg Berger, who, in this miniseries, does not appear at all. But he's in the next one, and he's the voice of Spirit from the G.I. Joe team, as well as Cobra member Firefly. And in Transformers, he is the voice of Skyfire, and one of my all-time favorite Transformers, Grimlock. So I really hope you'll check that one out. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe, as you've been doing all along, and I thank you for doing that. I hope you'll come back. I'll be back, and I'll see you then, my friends. Thank you for watching.